Well, before the pandemic, Vittoria Woodill would tempt your taste buds by showcasing a different restaurant every Thursday with Taste with Tori. Well, we might have to stay home these days, of course, but that doesn't mean we're not hungry. So today she's debuting Takeout with Tori.
I could really go for like French toast, but I could also go for some egg rolls.
When cravings for breakfast favorites and Philly twists on Chinese takeout are getting the best of you, you might think you have to choose. Or
why choose when you can have both?
In the spirit of coming together, local artisan foods, home of the French Toast Bites, and the Better Box restaurant and food truck have teamed up to create a takeout and delivery menu to settle those quirky cravings with their festival fun food brought right to your door.
I think I need to lie down.
Creator of these cinnamon sugar dusted buttery buggers is Charisse McGill, and the inventor of these reimagined rock and rolls, Tamika Boast, became fast friends after what could have been a feud.
We were at Night Market last year and I took her space. Like, cause you have assigned spaces. And she came with this big food truck and this big truck. It was like, excuse me. She's like, you're in my space. I was like, we work together. We've been friends ever since.
That's been built even stronger because of the pandemic.
I was 2 seconds from giving up. And my whole life flipped upside down because we are built on festivals, over 180 days worth. I'm supposed to graduate next month from St. Joe's, MBA, food marketing. So Tamika caught wind that I was like panicking.
She has such an amazing product. So when I realized that essential businesses like restaurants like mine, I have a brick and mortar location, we're still able to open, it was only right to extend the offer for her to come work with me.
Survival through solidarity.
Yeah.
Now we turned that survival into growth.
Well, my growing appetite can't take it any longer. It's time for a bite of local artisan foods, French Toast Bites, with all the fixins.
The outside of this French toast is cinnamony and sugary and has this great crackling texture on the outside. Then you get inside and it's tender and it has that essence of vanilla, the essence of cinnamon and butter and the soft bread into the chocolate or whatever sauce you choose. This is a delight. Breakfast is served at any time of day.
Now let's rock with a Better Box Firecracker salmon roll.
The salmon is packed, seasoned to perfection. It's not a lot of heat, but there's a dance happening on the tongue.
Angry chicken roll.
The buffalo sauce has that awesome tang, not a lot of heat. The chicken is shredded so it melts in your mouth. Again, golden crispy egg roll crust.
And Philly twist roll.
I'm not kidding. This cheesesteak egg roll is unbelievable. If you're at home and want to make your night exciting, give it a whirl. I know it's a little uncommon, French toast and egg rolls, but take my word for it. You'll be happy you did.
Happy is right. Hi, everyone. I just want to give you a big hug through the phone. I've missed you all. I've missed Taste with Tori, but now Takeout with Tori is even better because we're supporting all these local restaurants at this crazy time. And as you can see, local artisan foods and the Better Box Philly, they've got incredible items for takeout and delivery. And aren't you just obsessed with them as people being creative and just coming together? I mean, this is what our world is all about right now. So I had a great time. I've also built up quite an appetite. I think the baby is kicking around. Yep, she wants French Toast Bites, and she definitely wants buffalo chicken egg rolls. Also, quick note, Yuki, by the way, we have an interactive map on cbsphilly.com that lists their information as well as a bunch of restaurants in and around the city that offer delivery and takeout.
Fantastic.
Yep, she's still hungry. Yeah,
I know that's what I miss your description. Cinnamony.
Oh yes, cinnamony.
And a dance happening on the tongue.
Oh yeah.
Delish.
I miss you, Yuki. You look good though. Dig in the beard.
Oh, now you know. Don't take me there now.
No,
I'm
serious. You know, I could see some egg roll bits or French toast bits look good in there.
I'll save it for later once they do get in there. That's what they say. Save it for later. Good to see you, my dear. Take care. All right.
Great to see you.
All right.
Bye,
back
everyone.
at you. Be well. A Northeast Philadelphia restaurant that opened in February had to switch its plans when COVID-19 struck, but their takeout has been a hit. Time for Takeout with Tori.
If you want to be starstruck from scratch Italian takeout that's got energy, excitement, and some South Philly flair, Cafe Carmela on Home Avenue will make your taste buds stand up and sing. With their boxes that burst with freshness and handmade specialties.
They're like little pillars of heaven.
First-time restaurant owners and husband and wife Joe and Anna Marie opened Cafe Carmela in February, and while it may have been winter, business was off to a hot start.
We would get in bed at night and we'd be like, oh my gosh, like, we were jam-packed today. Like we had a line out the door.
Until COVID would cool it down, forcing their food to shine out of a box and not the plates they had envisioned.
We're only in it a month and then we have to put everything in a box now. We're not that takeout place. We're not like frozen out of a bag. You know, everything is fresh. Like literally our pasta is fresh. And we appreciate that, like our neighborhood sees that.
Which is why the show went on as their customers kept coming in.
Those people that came twice a week to eat in, they were doing the same thing, you know, taking out.
Because this family stuck to their roots.
We could have went through this a different way. I could have got cheap ingredients, you know what I mean, and I could have probably made more money. We're not like that. My mom wouldn't allow it. And I think that pours out to, like, you know, to that food on your plate.
Joe, I know you're right.
That's not a chicken, that's a bear.
I can taste how you mean business with the chicken cutlet Italiano.
The roasted peppers are perfect. The broccoli rabe, look at that green color. The provolone, you're cutting it how I like it. You know how to cut the cheese. I feel like this is like the Italian version of a chicken noodle soup, something that like hugs the soul and will cure anything. You're just like, sit down, have a chicken cutlet from Cafe Carmela.
Sicilian wings.
It's like it's kissing you. With the heat, with cheese, you have all these spices. I can taste the rosemary in there. The onions caramelized. The tenderness of that chicken on the inside, though, is just dynamite.
The noni pie.
See that? See that chew in there? That's Michelangelo's stuff. That lies underneath plumpy bits of San Marzano's with that tender, bitey cheese that's blistered to perfection. Then you crush some of that fresh basil, forget about it.
And gorgonzola gnocchi.
If the angels were Italian, this is what they would send down. Anna Marie said it best, pillows from heaven. The gorgonzola sauce is not too pungent. It's a great balance with the spinach. I don't know, everyone. From what I can see here, Cafe Carmela is where your takeout dreams come true.
Oh man, I am dying over here. I just had an orange and some popcorn. That is nothing compared to the takeout from Cafe Carmela. How good did that look? Seriously.
Michelangelo stuff. Now that's good.
Michelangelo stuff. And can I tell you, the food is fabulous, but I also want to mention one of my favorite parts of the story was, you know, during difficult times, sometimes who you are and what you stand for can be challenged. Mm-hmm. And what I love is how they stuck to their guns. They stuck to those recipes handed down from generations. They stuck to who they were, and then they're still tasting success. So this was a great story and great food. And I am salivating. I'm glad I'm sitting on this couch because I am so hungry right now watching.
But Tori,
are you hungry watching that?
What's with the orange and popcorn?
Well, I'm waiting for dinner. It's my in-between stage now, so I needed a little snackaroo. But I should have just called up Cafe Carmela because that is it's obsolete right now. It's nothing compared to what we just watched.
Okay, Mom.
I'm frustrated.
I know. You just lean back, Mom. Just relax. Take it easy. Kick back. Put your feet up, and we'll get back to you. Enjoy.
Appreciate you.
All right,
Love
you got it. Love you back. All right, thank you, Tori.
Welcome back, everyone. It is a lifelong dream come true. In this week's Taste with Tori, she takes us to a cafe in Port Richmond where the love for food and the love of family all come together for the perfect mix. Tori joins us now with more on her daughter's cafe. I saw that sandwich, Tori. I told you, now I'm starving. I want to try it.
Natasha, this is right up your alley. This is right up Philadelphia's alley, because if there's one thing we love, it's our pork roll and our scrapple. and they got the pork roll on lock on a Sammy, including a lot of other just fantastic recipes that are all their own, that are fun and have flair. And I can't wait for you to dive right into Her Daughter's Cafe in Port Richmond. It's a North Wildwood born and raised family, and they are doing big things for all of us Philadelphians, just sharing the love, and you're bound to feel it. Take a look.
In Port Richmond, one family is pouring all of their love and care into their coffee, scratch sandwiches, scratch desserts, and bookshelf of plants because they've got plenty to go around. So come on in and feel it and feel right at home at Her Daughter's Cafe. But wait, whose daughters are they?
Betty Ann, her mom. She's the Italian mother. She's the one that taught us how to make a meal out of 3 cans of beans and a tomato. Yeah, she's amazing. And she, mom of 4.
And all 4 of her kids work here, each one with a role to create a food memory for all of us, based on theirs.
Our Cool Ranch, which is a bagel with cream cheese and bacon and it has Cool Ranch Doritos on it, right? That was our hangover food. So we're like trying to grab pieces of our lives and then plus the classics.
We like to eat.
It's owned by sisters Sam and Gina, and this was all they ever dreamed of as kids.
We have been wanting our own place our whole lives.
And before they decided to open during the pandemic, they were preparing the neighbors by letting them in on their progress. And it paid off, because when you give love, love arrives.
We unlocked the picnic tables, flipped them over, and opened the front door. That was it. And right away, it was like people are knocking, opening, are you open, are you open? Every day after that was just like busier and busier and just better and better, and it was awesome.
And awesome is an understatement for their pork Richmond smashed bagel.
Yo! Listen to me. The mustard cream cheese, tangy, creamy, layered over the tangy pork roll that's just glistening in all of its glory. Then the ruffle, ridiculous.
Italian BLT.
Whoa! It's like this sandwich is packed with juice jets. Fresh, bitey spinach. Incredible. But the tomatoes? The herbed mayo, the basil mayo, fantastic. Like they say it's a BLT. It's not, it's a fighter jet of juice. That's the BLT Niner.
And butter cake.
I mean, that couldn't be any better. You kind of get this deep browned sugar flavor. Hard to explain. I almost don't want to tell you any more about this. Like, you need to come and find out for yourself. But I will leave you with this. The sweetness at Her Daughter's Cafe exudes through the plates, all the way through the windows and down the block. This is the sweet life right here in Port Richmond.
Did you all catch that schmear? I mean, the mustard, cream cheese, the pork roll, the ruffles. And that's that. Everything that they're doing is filled with love and family first. And you can taste it in the food. You can feel it in the warmth in the restaurant. It's fantastic. So go check it out. My La Familia over there, you're going to have a great experience. And very fitting. I mean, we've got an Eagles game tonight. So if you're going to celebrate being from Philadelphia, get the pork roll. Get the pork Richmond sandwich. That's how you get ready for a Birds game. Think of that. Breakfast on Sunday, Eagle Sunday, stop at Her Daughter's. That's the way to do it. Am I right, Natasha?
That sounds like a plan. I would try all of it. And you know, I've never had butter cake. I've heard of butter cake, and I would want to try that. It looked delicious. Okay, she's frozen. Look, she's frozen thinking about the butter cake.
The butter cake?
She's like,
oh, sorry.
No worries. There you are. You're back.
I'm back. The butter cake, yes. The butter cake, just go and experience it yourself. I want you to take a bite and scrape butter past. Can you handle that?
Yep, I can handle it. I got you. I got you, girlfriend. Thank you so much, Tori. We appreciate it. You take care. Good to see you.
Thank you. Well, it's certainly not a summer day at the shore without a stop for ice cream, and we've got quite the spot to tell you about in Cape May. Tori has more on these sweet treats in tonight's Taste with Tori.
In Cape May, get ready for your taste buds to go on a trip, because inside this turquoise house, frozen, fantastic, creative, and sweet ice cream sandwiches are being made fresh. And from their hands to yours, the good vibes are always flowing at Peace Pies.
When you bite into it, you get all those different flavors. And then when you're chewing it, it turns into some whole other thing that's going on.
Peace Pies Oranges ice cream sandwiches, they're layered with pie fillings and mousses. And it wasn't a mistake. It was more like a happy accident that involved owner Jerry and some tequila.
It was Thanksgiving, and I was drinking tequila, and I decided to make a pecan pie, vanilla ice cream, shortbread lasagna.
Wow. It was wow. And they are wow.
I think she thinks I'm boring, but she likes the ice cream sandwiches.
I'm only here for the ice cream, honestly. Sorry, Gary.
That's not true, and he's not boring at all. He's actually had a couple of interesting jobs since growing up in Ocean City.
I used to catch minnows. I had a big t-shirt business. I started in a garage. I started a little record label in a recording studio.
And it was the record label that landed him in Woodstock, where the Peace Pie was born. And ever since turning that happy accident into a business, Jerry says it hasn't felt like work at all.
People ask me how I can work so hard, and my answer is if it was work, I couldn't do it. Just never do anything that you aren't enjoying. Just love life, man. You know, be happy.
But I know how to be even happier.
Holy smokes.
With a few bites of their pecan pie.
The pecans are just gorgeously nutty and sweet. The ice cream is vanilla-y and moves around. Then the crispy shortbread vanilla cookie on the outside crunch.
Quite honestly, this is better than Thanksgiving pecan pie because it's ice cream.
Salted caramel brownie pie.
All right, Fudgy Wudgy was a bear. Fudgy Wudgy made these brownies. The chocolate is cocoa-y and wonderful. Vanilla ice cream is cold and sweet. The crispy chocolate cookies on the outside, that's what's happening to me.
And salted caramel apple pie.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna fall off this.
The caramel is just so dreamy over the luscious apples. Then the vanilla ice cream. Okay, pie a la mode a la awesome is what this sandwich is. This is a spot where you check your troubles at the door and you say, peace out. I'm ready to go on a journey to sweetness. This is the sweet life. Peace, love, and peace pie.
Yum.